songwriter who's making a huge impact on both sides of the pond in the music world. His new album, Abstract Man, is selling fast and he's got a new single out. We'll talk about that in just a second. Well, there seems to be no stopping him. It is, of course, a big welcome return to Tom Fuller. A very good afternoon to you, sir.
Good afternoon to you, Caroline. Thank you so much.
Now, I've a bone to pick with you, Tom.
Okay, let's
Why were you not here on Tuesday?
I came from Chicago. I have Irish ancestry, and I want you to know that I was prepared. I had everything I had on was green. Everyone I was with, they didn't get with the program. And why we were not here on Tuesday, I didn't have anything to do with planning. I have to blame it on somebody else.
That's all right. We'll blame it on Steve, who's also.
But I was with you in spirit. I want you to know that I was with you in spirit.
Good. We felt that. We felt the love, so we did. James Wald is also with us, who's a member of the Tom Fuller Band. James, a big welcome to Ireland. Your first time here.
First time here. Lovely to be here.
And as Tom's just said, I mean, I would be very stuck to find an American who can't lay claim to Irish heritage. So, have you got any?
Yes, I do. About probably 20% of my mom's side. So just enough to feel right at home.
Excellent, excellent. Well, Tom, big welcome back to Northern Ireland. And well, how have you been? What have you been up to?
It's just been crazy. We've been playing nonstop in the States. We're over here since September when I was here last. And we've been spending all week going around seeing radio stations doing acoustic sets. And we've been warmly received. And we get videotaped all the time by this guy, but we're having a blast. We're seeing old friends and making new friends.
Now, the last time I spoke to you, of course, you were heading to play in the Cavern Club in Liverpool.
Oh yeah. Cool.
Now I know you're a big fan of the Beatles as well. So what was that like for you to be on that stage and performing and such?
It was, you know what? It was unbelievable. I mean, you get in there and you feel all the spirits, all the vibes, the whole mystique of the place, and in a way, it was kind of like overwhelming because it was like, oh my God, I've heard about this place for all these years that I'm actually here and I'm going to play, and we had a great time. I would go back to the Cavern Club.
Every time I talk to you, Tom, I mean, I just get the feeling that you are just so passionate about your music. You're passionate about your songwriting, and you describe yourself as a man on a mission, a musician on a mission. Is music almost like a religion to you?
It's my number one love. It's my number one passion. And it's my destiny and future. And I'm on the journey that I'm supposed to be doing, and I can't fathom doing anything else.
And, I mean, just to bring you back a few years, I mean, you were a very successful businessman, although you've said that you never wanted to be a true capitalist, and that, as you said, music is your first love. But I suppose then making millions out of this industry isn't what drives you at the end of the day.
You know, so there was a guy that asked me that the other day, and he said, well, I suppose you want to sell 1 million records, and this is what it's all about. And I said, absolutely not. That's the furthest thing from my brain. It's all about the passion and the love and the creativity and sharing it with other people, and taking the universe's help. Money is if I was doing it for money, Caroline, I should have retired a while ago. But yeah, I did the corporate.
I suppose the record labels need to make money this time, don't they?
But no, I was a corporate guy. That was how I got started, and I became a corporate guy. I became a CEO, and I had a lot of employees. But I reached a point where I knew I didn't want to be one of these guys that bought companies, and that's all they did. And I got to a place where, is that all there is, And I wasn't being fulfilled as a human being. So, and maybe a little bit later stage in life, I decided to just completely reinvent myself and go in the direction of where I was supposed to go. So my involvement with the music industry has been about 10 years now.
But how did you, I mean, I've asked you this question before, but I mean, how did you gain that courage to walk away from, I suppose a lot of people could say, the Groundhog Day of corporate life, of suburbia, etc. I mean, where did you get that inner strength from?
Courage is a funny thing, and I think I have a vast reserve of it. The first thing I had to do, Caroline, was just make a decision. This is what I want to do. And then the second thing was to start taking baby steps and believe in a power and a force much greater than me that was going to guide me along my journey. And people would be sent to me, or I would be sent to them to get to where I had to go. And as far as the courage thing, if you knew how many times how many times I've had where I've been handcuffed by fear, and it's like it helps you get back to praying and asking for help, you know, and I do that a lot.
Is it also about being surrounded and supported by people who do believe in you?
Oh, totally, because I pick up on their energy, and it inspires me to other places, and it's not just, my point is that do I have courage? Yeah, I do, and I find it when I need to, but it's not all me. I get a lot of help from a lot of places, and you know what? I need that help.
Tom Fuller is our special guest this lunchtime. His album Abstract Man is out now. Now, stay with us, Tom, because we're going to listen to the new single. Extra
Hoping you would tell me.
Honestly, I've tried to figure it out.
The Lollipop Guild is about a human being being betrayed by someone they thought they felt safe with, and being devastated, and all the feelings that come, hurt, anger, you know, whatever. And it's actually a real life thing that happened to me. And the cool part about it is I was to take all these not good feelings and channel them into a creative way to heal, okay? Rather than choosing maybe a more destructive way, which is, I think, human nature, I know all about. So I took all these bad feelings, put it in the song, and then basically the guy gets devastated, but he stands up, he brushes himself off, and he continues on, and he doesn't let the negativity throw him. It's cool.
There's a lot on the Abstract Man album. There's 14 tracks there. They are all so different and very unique. And I really think I really can't describe your music, because each track is so different, so individual. Does the individuality on those tracks reflect sort of the many facets in your own personality?
Yeah, I'm in every song. In some way or another, I'm in every song. Maybe the story may not be about me, but I guarantee you that the feelings were. Yeah, I'm in every tune, including Let It Breathe.
Of course, yes, the whole song. Now James World is with us as well, who's part of the Tom Fuller band. So what's it like working with this guy then?
It's an adventure at all moments. He's a quintessential free spirit, and if you can roll with him, you're lucky.
Yeah.
So it's been an amazing experience. We've worked together for about 4 years. Yeah.
4 years.
Yeah.
And it's been an amazing journey so far. And it started with us doing a lot of work together on the records. I worked on a couple albums of his, and it turned into, hey, be in my band, and let's go to Europe.
Yeah.
And
Put your seatbelt on.
Buckle up.
Buckle up, man.
Yeah.
Well, Tom, obviously the album is out at the minute, but there's no rest for the wicked, because you guys are already collaborating again and coming up with some new tracks.
Yeah, I've either written or co-written another 15, 16, 17 songs. I mean, I write all the time, and so at the end of April, we're supposed to go to LA and we're going to lay down probably a dozen tracks, and I'm pleased to say we're going to have two guys from Paul McCartney's band are going to be playing on the sessions, and I'm just ecstatic. It's like, oh my God, this is so cool. So yeah, and we're just going to rock it out.
Yes.
And you know what? Thank you for what you're saying about the songs in Abstract, because I really love that. Every song is different, you know, and I used to hate albums that you'd listen to 2 or 3 singles and the rest was just, so I work very hard to not do that. And the new record, which is untitled yet, is the same way. All these songs are completely different, and there's nothing repeats in any form whatsoever. It's going to be a killer.
Excellent. Well, you'll have to come back
when
you've got all those down, and it's been such a great pleasure to see you again, Tom and James. Thank you so much for coming along, and great to meet you too.
Thank you, Caroline.
Thank you very much, the Tom Fuller Band.